spring and summer. So we have a few prints that are only going to be here at QVC, figuring the lavender paisley right here. This is going to be your field flowers, very, very popular. Next to that is the raspberry bandana, only here at QVC, and then the day or night and day geo, the black and white geometric. And look at how cute that is, because
So
it
cute.
even, you know, you'll find on these, there's always that coordinating print
Yes.
that's in somewhere in there. But
Yes.
show us what we get exactly for $46.46.
Okay, so I love this set. This was hugely popular during the holiday season. I think people really loved it for gifts, whether they broke it up or gave it as an entire gift, or broke it up and gave it with their favorite cosmetic brand. I just thought that was a really cute idea. But you can use it all together, or you can keep one at home, one in your office, you know, one in your handbag. I mean, you just find so many great reasons to have all the different sizes. So you get the full size main compartment, which does house the 3 other compartments. So you can use this separately or all together. Then you get this size. I love this size. We actually have stuffing on the inside of this one.
Yeah.
So just excuse me for 1 second.
Uh-huh.
The interior is going to be a wipe clean interior
Yeah.
on all of them. So no worries about
That's good, because if
makeup.
something spills or
lotions,
lipstick
things
gets
like
opened,
that.
yeah.
Exactly. And you can throw these in the washing machine too. So they're really, really
Look at
easy.
the size on that. You know, even
Great.
if all you kept in there was you lined up all your compacts
Yep.
or anything
or
like
nail
that.
polish, right?
Yeah,
Nail polish is really hard to
exactly.
travel with. This is a great little nail polish
Right.
compactor. And then you have this great one, which I like to use for brushes.
Oh, I like that
right?
idea.
Just keep your brushes separately. Those are the
Yes.
things that really tend to make the makeup case get really
Right.
filthy, right?
Yeah.
So this is a great one. And again, you can throw them in the washing machine. And then you have this one as well, which is the smaller one. So the 3 different sizes.
So this might be what you take with you in your handbag.
Right.
You know, that kind of thing. Now, by the way, this was called Lavender Paisley. This is a really fairly new print that's only here at QVC. You're not going to
Exactly.
find that print anywhere else. I'm obsessed with it because I love that purple lavender.
Right.
This is called Field Flowers. And look at this, only 200 of this remain.
Oh my
Look at how
gosh.
beautiful
Love
these
that.
different ones are. This is just a stunning piece. And then here's one quick thing, if I may. I just want to show you what I love about these pieces, and the zipper goes all the way around. You can open it up and have all your makeup in there. This is the kind of thing I travel with for makeup because I need a lot. But anyway, the older I get,
too.
the more I need. But you can even, you know, it can stick up a little bit because there's a good inch to 1.5 inches of lid
Right.
there, and then bring it down,
Love it.
zip it closed, and if you have to go through security, TSA,
Perfect.
they can see everything that's in there, which is really, really nice too.
I love it because I use the Wen and I travel with the Wen and I travel with the
Yeah.
bottle. I don't mess around.
Right.
I need the bottle. Have to have my bottle with the pump.
Yeah.
So that can go in here and it's keeping it secure, so it's not pumping on its own in my bag somewhere.
Exactly. Or you can go right in your suitcase.
Right.
So here's Lavender Paisley Field Flowers. This one is the one that's also only here at QVC called Raspberry Bandana. And you can see how just cute. Oh, I lost one. It rolled away just like that old, you know, meatball with the spaghetti. And then here is Night and Day Geo, the Night and Day geometric print. So pretty. So you've got all those, but the red bandana and the purple paisley or lavender paisley is
Love it.
only here at QVC.
So cute.
Wow,
and
it's
all these match
adorable.
back to the overnighter that we were
Yes.
just talking about.
Right. So
you have
if you bought that overnighter or you're thinking about it at the Wild Supplies last price, remember the print overnighters are only $59 for a
Right.
nice overnight bag. And now they're showing it with all of it inside,
Yeah.
which you probably wouldn't travel like that because you're probably going to open them up and, you know, have them separately. But it just shows what all you get.
It's really cute. And if that's just something like all you're taking, maybe you keep that entire thing in your office. I mean, it just
Right.
keeps them all together and compact. It's just a really, really cute piece. But to get 4 pieces, again, we're talking about the value.
$46.
Pretty amazing. If you know what our
46 cents.
individual cosmetics actually cost at Vera Bradley, it really is an amazing value.
Yeah. By the way, close to 1,000 of these already gone. Is that what you said? I think that's what Scott said. But also, one of these is limited. Which one was it?
Field flowers, I guarantee, right?
Okay, here we go. 1,000 have been ordered, but we have fewer than 100 left in the field flowers.
Always.
Always. So if you want the field flowers, you need to call right away. That right there is called Night and Day Geo for geometric print. We have the red raspberry and the lavender paisley, which are both only at QVC. The other thing too is sometimes you need something to carry like your hair stuff, as you were saying, but not just your wand. It might be your round brush. It may be your flat iron, your hairspray, your curling iron, whatever. This, I want to give you the size on the large case. It's 11 inches wide, 9 inches high, and about 3 inches in depth. But that's the beauty of it. You can open it up. You can really almost lay it flat. But the thing is then you've got one side is your bottom and the other side is your top, your lid. And then you can see everything in there. And so many times, you know how every once in a while you've just got to take your makeup out and clean it out? This is going to be so easy to wipe out.
This one you can wipe clean easily.
Really, all of them.
You don't have to be gentle with it either. And these three you can throw in the washing machine, so that's even better. But it's just nice for the clear one. It's nice to have something that you can see. And for years, I used one that wasn't clear. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a whole new world. I'm not fishing around. It's not a mess. It's kept very neatly. It's kept very compact. I'm very organized. This really has been sort of an organization changer for me when I do travel, and I travel so much.
And you've got kids and you're traveling.
Oh my goodness.
It's like
all sorts of stuff.
And one thing about this one, because again, here you see on the lid that it has that much room. What's perfect in here are bottles.
Yes.
So like your skincare bottles, your serum bottles, all those different things that can stand up a little bit more, or your foundation bottles if you use a liquid foundation, because you've got that extra room right here to accommodate the bottles.
And it keeps them nice and snug so they do stay stood up, you know.
I love that, what you said about brushes in here, because even your longer handled brushes could fit in there. And then this one, this is adorable.
Adorable.
So cute. You know, sometimes, like for me, I bring jewelry to work to wear with my outfit on air. I can put my jewelry in here.
Perfect.
And, you know, and it's nice and compact. It's easy. Or if I'm going to travel with my jewelry, I always put it in my carry-on, never in my suitcase. And so it just all fits in there sweetly, you know, just easy to get to.
And again, they're all going to have solid interiors. I know we always like to know what the insides look like. They're all going to have solid interiors that match. So this is going to have black, this is going to have raspberry, and that's going to have a black interior as well.
Here's your colors. I want to go back through colors really quickly. That black and white that you're looking at right there on our model is called Night and Day Geo for geometric print. And it's very pretty. And a lot of people just like that classic black and white. So it's called Night and Day. And then this is the the raspberry bandana. There we go. Raspberry bandana. And then that has the different, you know, prints to it too, but that's only at QVC. Field of Flowers, guess what? Gotta take it out. You girls, you're all into the flowers. Whoops. And then we have and fewer than 300 remaining in the lavender paisley, and that print is only here at QVC. So these two you can't get out in the stores, and you won't be able to till I don't know when. So here's the time to be able to pick up the phone if you want to get this for yourself or someone else, but we have more handbags coming up, both fabric and leather, so don't go away. Now, one quick thing we want to just mention, and this goes back